Hello again. Now, when last we left Otis, his magical earring hat, and his permanent expression of clinical depression, we were trying to return home after finally getting the offering that will get us an Eoten heart and sharing one with Ludovic and St. Clair. Which means we're picking up exactly where we crashed last time. It's anyone's guess as to whether this will cause another crash, or if I have a few realm hops in the system before that happens. There's the sound of our personal realmic transmuter kicking in. We have allegedly made it. Whether or not we have actually arrived remains to be seen. Camera control check. Movement control basically check. Alright then. Nap the cold away, harvest all these marigolds for food-based spices. I don't know why I have other strange things going on here. Oh yeah, Ludovine gave me that bauble. Why do I have ingots in this chest? They don't go here. They go upstairs. The lunar nectar we've made is not nearly as good as the nectar that we've found. Alright, I still have to put away the bauble, the twine, and the ingots. Are we any closer to our next batch of interesting stew? I've got the 30 mixed plants. So I have 15 broth and 15 seasoned raw meat. We're waiting on spices for that. For which I still do not have enough marigold. Wait, where'd this come from? I must have picked that up from the bench when I went to collect or check for marigold. So then we do have spice. We have salt. Was I going to use that for the raw meat? Or for the, what was it, stock? Broth. There's the oil. So that is for our eventual stew. I need to water this marigold. And maybe just maybe there'll be nothing to make spice with. Huh. Why is this portal sparking? Desert provision. Why does this realm even exist? Oh, because this is my trickster desert. This is Swamp Antiquarian. This is where we're going to meet Ludivine, which we have done. So now we need to go to a forest hunt to find the Elder Eoten. We have our prey broth, our mixed plants. Now I just need some marigold seasoned meat, and that stew will be good to go. We're just waiting on, all the marigold. In the meantime, our inventory is in pretty good shape. So, let's locate and trade with this giant tree. No idea why the giant walking trees are carnivorous, but that's not my call. Set a new speed record with that realm transition. I think that's our Fey Tower over there. Maybe. The other Hunt realm didn't have one. This one does. And the Essence Trader is right there. We also have multiple possible apexes. This one was moving, so I don't think that's our Elder. So, our objectives, as they are, don't really change. The Elder Eoten would be nice. We are still after the Essence Trader first and Fey Tower second. And if this bear has anything to say about it, no, he doesn't. Great time to lag. Fabulous. Everything was perfectly fine until I took that shot. Now I can't do anything. So glad Leona was there. Without Leona, that bear would have just shredded me and there'd been nothing I could do about it. Why are the blueberries pink? I think that falls under we don't ask those sorts of questions. Maybe that's a whole Eoten, another bear. I can hear a Hope Echo, which is almost certainly here. Another lore bit, and another piece of cured meat. There's a lot of Holt Eoten around, but these are Waywolf, and I don't think I've seen one of those before. Unless these are just the regular wolves that I've been fighting since studying up in my forest realm. Yep, Waywolf is perfectly ordinary wolf. Hello, Carnute. Lovely seeing you around. This has got to be shimmering. And this... Pursuit, maybe? I mean, we can dig it now, so there's no reason not to. flint glass. I mean, how do you distract a man that's a dwarf at heart? Throw some ores in his path. Anyway, with that distraction eliminated, we've come to an infestation. An infestation that throws bombs. And more lag and things teleporting around me. We also have some Death Weavers over here, which are having a fight with I don't know what. This one is also purple. Does that make it unique? I don't know. I only know that I'm poisoned. I'm probably not using the right weapon, and I don't even know what these creatures are. But these weird things are weak to slashing, and the bug is weak to blunt. Okay, that cleans things up. Oh, what? What? Suddenly additional creatures that didn't exist seconds ago. Dumpling recipe. I also have a hole down here to explore now. And I would be remiss not to. Especially with more mining afoot. I'll tell you what else is bad design. Having monsters resistant or vulnerable to the 3 physical damage types when you only have 5 hotbar slots that can take advantage of that. I mean, I have to carry something slashing, piercing, and blunt, or else I run the risk of being completely outclassed by something that I'm carrying the wrong element to fight. As happened many times with automaton knights, which are weak to blunt, and they simply don't give you a decent blunt weapon until you're already at the hunt regions, or something. I forget where I got the refined mallet finally, but it was up there. Now what are you? Level 100. Magnesium. I don't really know what magnesium is for, and I don't know why this water is sparking. Or these mushrooms are sparking. Ooh, hello. Can I sneak up on him? He's not vulnerable to this. And he's immune if you strike him in the shields. Get the chaff out. Stop being immune. Be immune to this. Big clunk. Down you go. Now, before I was so rudely forced to stop, I was smashing the ore nodes around here. Huh? I don't know how that swing missed. The green stuff is 200. That's just a little bit above my pay grade. So I guess we'll worry about that another time, if at all. Oh, and there is a dungeon portal down here. Uh-huh. As nice as these are, I don't think 2 load screens is worth the limited loot that comes from these. I will take this free Lotus, though. And that makes going in there completely unnecessary. Because what's the major prize of going in there? Another Lotus. And then a bunch of essence, certainly. But mostly the Lotus. And a ton of variant ammunition that I don't need to clog up my inventory with. Mother of webs, huh? Fighting some caterpillars. Well, if I can get some more or less free fabled bug, I'm all about that. They haven't killed her yet. Bandersnatch. Oh, I don't want that. I want the Mother of Webs. Who somehow keeps eluding me. There you are. Target sighted. Bonk it. Easy. Fabled Deathweaver? Check. There's Essence Trader Dave. Here's some Mythic, whatever those are. The Bound from the infestation I'm ignoring. Still no sign of our Elder Eoten. I'm sure that'll show up given enough time. Hello, bear. Can you, you guys do whatever. I'm just gonna talk to Dave here. Do you want the jaunty? Let's check it out. Marksman card. Farm card. Improved crop yield. Could certainly use that. Improved sprinter's potion. Shepherd's pie. Don't need resources, don't need food. Tutor advanced. Colossal shelf? Sure. Anything of interest in these sections? No. I think the bear is losing. Or is the bear winning and there are just too many wolves? I don't know. But there's a Hope Echo over here that I can grab for free. It is more lore. We have a Fey Tower to settle, and a Eoten to find. Our objectives have not changed. So I get 9 swings with this now, at full charge. This is not a fight. This is an agility challenge. It's a silly agility challenge because it relates to neither agility nor is it challenging. Ack! Okay, that's challenging. If I was holding my umbrella, that would have been even less of an issue. Alright, bring on wave 3 while my hammer's still charged. A new lighting stance, another lantern. Leona stepped in the poison, and we have access to the transmitter. I don't think we play anything. I mean, an argument could be made for Treasury Eminence so we can get more Tier 2 Essence. And maybe that is a good idea? Sure, because I can make these. Infestations all over the place. So we have one apex west-southwest and a pair southwest. Also some lovely architecture there. Looks like something out of Mist. But it's just dressing. There's never anything remarkable at these locations. What? I don't know. I was specifically trying to avoid this encounter. Not if the tier 2 poke stuff is bad. I just didn't want to have to deal with it at the moment. It's funny that I'm basically just now able to see and mine Pursuit Ore when I could get it before by using a Trickster card in a much earlier Desert Realm. Trickster may turn resource gathering a bit topsy-turvy, but it also gives you a significant head start. Now, if I remember the map correctly, this is an agility challenge, which means the only thing we need to do is get up there. Which, frankly speaking, isn't a challenge. Such a shame that being up here doesn't give us any increased vision. Our spyglass range remains the same regardless of our altitude. More bugs. We'll bring it on, boys. They did not, in fact, bring much of anything. Bandersnatch. The Bandersnatch must be that bipedal thing. I was fighting the spiders earlier. Ooh, we need to go significantly south, because all the alphas are that way. That stomping has got to be Carnute. There he is. I still don't know what caterpillars are. One of our apex creatures should be right over here. Is Claret the Corrupted? Not what I'm looking for, but I'll take it. Fabled is fabled. It is a wolf, therefore slashing. Let's also apply some fire, just because we can. Hey, buddy. Burn. More wolves, part of his pack, no doubt. So we get some Fabled Werewolf, we get some Predator stuff. Not exactly a great take, but all the essence is fine. That's a bear. That's another Bisclaveret the Corrupted. The same wolf we just killed. Nobody told me an alpha wolf would have a twin. I must have raised my magic power in general to get more uses out of a spell like this. Oh, yikes. It's Bisclaveret and the Mother of Webs. So there's a whole lot going on here. Fortunately, it's nothing fire can't solve. So we got the Mother of Webs corpse. Other wolves, other spiders. Where is the second fabled wolf? Or did I get it already? I think it was here-ish? This looks like it with a darkened face. Yep, fabled wolfhide. And now we are too fat. Would you like to hold 137 pounds? Make that over 200 pounds of assorted ores and things. Now, we've really done a good job of cleaning up the fables here, and yet there are still markers for them. Back eastward. Bears and werewolves, bandersnatches. I'm just looking for that Eoten Elder. So far, to no avail. That's another Bisclaveret. And then we just have some Holt Eoten. Callisto the Wronged, Camazotz the Wrathful. What are those? And what's that additional name they're hiding? It's a Bandersnatch. So they killed the Bandersnatch. And then vanished? Not quite. But I suspect this is something else. Yeah, a Fabled wouldn't have gone down in one swing like that. There's Camazotz the Wrathful. Is it this corpse? No. It was this corpse. Oh, hello. Nice one to Bisclaveret. I'm not seeing... There, Callisto the Wronged. Whatever it is, it's the winner of the fight against the other one. The Wrathful. It sounds like a bear. It's also fast. It's extremely fast. Whatever this thing is, I can't catch it fast. Unless I try to intercept it ahead of its path, I suppose. There. It's a bear. It is a turbo bear. I don't really need a turbo bear. What I need is to find that Elder Eoten. This place has ghost constructions, which tells me there should be survivors in here, making this a semi-safe area. They've got a build objective and an aid objective. And there are traps in here for some reason, for something else. Why are there traps in here? Well, no matter. The hour grows late, and I need somewhere to rest my head before it becomes cold at night. This bear needs to get out of my way. That should be more than enough sticks and fiber. What are you? Nothing. Sandstone for Leona. This is a completely empty area I had to pick my way into. Very strange that there'd be nothing here. Why even hide this area if there's going to be nothing in it? Let me just slap a quick little nap time bundle up here. No, you can't put a bedroll on a wall. What do you mean exposed? This entire structure is extremely sheltered. What are you talking about? So I guess this entire ruin is just as good as outdoors. There will be no sleeping there. Callisto the Wronged. Epic. Still no sign of our elder Eoten. I guess I'll have to throw together a quick stick tent up on these rocks. Leona, get out of the structure. And I can't make a cooking station because I have no rocks. That's fine. We're just napping. That's a big tree. Now, where could this Elder Eoten be? I I've been up and down the whole east half of this island. So it must be somewhere on the western half. Though I'm kind of going to have to wait until I can long rest to make an expedition out into the west. So how about I just stand here for a minute, watch a bit of the sunset, because this is a lovely shot, honestly. And step away for just a minute or two. Hopefully nothing decides to come revoke my tomorrow privileges while I do that. I'll be back momentarily. Well, that was a lovely sunset. But I still can't long rest, so the delay wasn't for much. I guess we're closer to it at least. Carnute is nearby. Waywolves, whatever a mepic is. And it's nearly 6 o'clock. Come on, time. Advance. Oh, that's interesting. I see they didn't account for this. I have a tent, so I'm technically sheltered. But we're still getting rain droplets on the surface of the stone here. I wonder, if I started logging, would I quickly discover the Eoten in question? Well, not yet at least, but I'm certainly getting trees falling on my head. We do need more base wood. I kind of want to cut this giant tree. Which way you falling? Alright, we've reached the point where it's extremely dark. It better be dark enough to sleep now, because I can't even see. Good, long rest. Now we can give all of our easily won logs to our companion here. And continue the... wait. Why do I have a speak to person icon over there? Probably because the compass is bugged again, and that's where Ludivine is in Swamp Realm. Especially since we just flew right over it. Interesting. Collapsed Fey construction. Still trying to find this elusive Elder Eoten by going west. They do like to hide. What is this? Why is there a blue light over here? Because it's an agility challenge. In a weird place. But that's what agility challenges are for. Easy. That's one of the charms I elected not to buy. Another Holt Eoten over there. Let's go get some of the regular meat that we have. And maybe we can learn where the Elder is? So this is you with the root cluster. And there's your offering thing. Yeah, look at all this fabled bug and predator meat we have. Also, more different fabled predator. There. Enjoy. Eoten Heartwood. So that was that Holt Eoten. And we're now well and truly in the western half of the isle. So I guess I can only go northwest, or maybe south? There has to be one here somewhere. If not, then I may have to leave and regenerate the realm. This clearing looks likely. But there's nothing here. Hey, cheers, mate. We're just hunting the Elder Eoten. Got a gift for it, but I can't find the thing. Ah, gotcha. Our final Fey trade, and then we can take our goods back to Nellie Bly. Whoa. Is this tree it? Or is there another tree close by? Nope, this is it. Hey, buddy. You got one of those offering things? No, I got it. This is the tree. I just don't see the little offering pedestal that they usually have nearby. I'm definitely not cutting any trees in this area. That will make it angry. Hello? Offering pedestal? With my luck, it's generated the offering pedestal inside that rock or something. Or one of these rocks, anyway. Because it's not down here. It's not up there. I really don't want to fight this thing. I do have Legends Tracker on my knife here. So since I'm already at the creature, I don't think this will help. Nope. We're just being told what we already know. And this blue glow is not the offering pedestal. That's just its heart thing inside one of its legs. And no matter how much of the area I clear for visibility, I'm just not seeing the offering pedestal. Well, I suppose there is one other option. Cut trees, make it mad, encourage it to move. Get the heck out of Dodge until it settles down again. I don't know if that'll work. But I do know that what we have right now isn't working. So, neener, bye. Whoa! Yeah, I just need you to not be on that rock anymore. What are those? Puck? Puck, what do you want? Now is not the time. Let me just get the heck out of his range. Surely Puck will be back. If what he wants is genuinely important, he'll show up again. Okay. The Elder Eoten has got range. Was that ringing sound Puck again? No, but this one is. Can I help you?
Full of pride, are we? It seems that humanity has progressed little in all these long years, still reveling in the taking of life. No care for their purpose in the
What
wilds.
are you
The
talking about?
Carnute is no mere beast, but a realm spirit, steward of these Feywilds.
I didn't pick a fight with a
It
Carnute.
seems this land has a steward no longer. Will now the flora and fauna wither and rot, left wanting for the Carnute's care? We shall have to wait and see.
What are you on about? Oh boy. I don't think I was anywhere near as safe as I thought I was. Leona is getting ragdolled, as this Elder Eoten has kind of hemmed me in here. Jump! Thank you. Shouldn't need to mash the key to climb up a couple of feet. What are these? Let me out. This is indeed the key. Chop them down. Excuse me, you and your brambles. I need to get to my friend. Stand up already. Let's get out of here. Why did you just walk into another one? Okay, so Puck is mad that a Carnute is dead, and, I mean, understandably blames me, but I was nowhere in the area. I don't even know what he's talking about. Now let's see if the Elder Eoten is still mad. Or has at least settled down somewhere other than on that giant rock. The rock is bare. Here's the Eoten. I can walk right through it. Interesting. But there's the offering stand. Here you go. Apologies for earlier. And there it is.
Take a bow, my friend. You hold the last piece of Nellie's puzzle.
This is true.
There's more inside you now. The realms intoxicate your blood. Ah, yes. That same primordial bond with these wilds which called forth the nights of summers gone by. A part of you wishes to stay. Nevertheless, make way for the watch.
There's the icy wind again.
Hush. Do you feel that? Byra's chill curls through the air.
You said that
The
last
hungry
time.
lion will roar. Reach Nightingale before her resentful alabaster falls.
You said that when we had the last piece. The Pellucidic. Anyway, by less than skillfully baiting the giant tree, we managed to get it to move to somewhere where we could do the offering. Now I kind of wonder what this is. Almost certainly it's a 200 or 300 rank ore. 230. Yep, that's a bit outside my pay grade. We can find all this refined wheat flour, but I still haven't found wheat. And I haven't been able to mill oats. We also have a cooking station unfinished right here, but no one to tend it. Well, there you go. I had the rocks. They were just taking up space. Well, we could farm a bit more tier 2 essence, or just make our way out. And really, I'm leaning toward checking out. So, back we go. Maybe our marigolds are ready. We certainly have lots of resources to drop off. Mostly tier 2 hunting, and some fabled to go with it. Whee! Let's find out what a caterpillar's is before we get teleported out. I knew that would force it to teleport. Alright, have we arrived? Or have we crashed again? Surely we wouldn't crash this early into it. We're only a couple of realm dives in. Camera control, check. Movement control. Not exactly finally responsive. Marigold, check. Increase plant yield and quality. Lots of other crafted clothing, refinement time, thread. Okay, so this is about plant-based crafting, not about crops. Seed. 2 plants makes 3 seeds, and 10 plants or seeds makes a spice. So it's actually more efficient to grind these down. So we've got the plants and the broth. So now we need to season some meat with marigold. Tier 2 bug. That seems like the way to go with it. I got a bunch of other options, but I really think bug is the way to go here. So we got 15 of that ready. Plant what we have for seeds. And start putting things away. Especially all these hides and fabled meats. There's just too much here. Fabled meat, fabled chitin. We are out of room. that's just it too. We are out of space. Anyway, all of this was for stew. Look at the stats on that meal. Health, stamina, incredible health regen and stamina regen, a bunch of assorted resistances. Tasty. And just in time, too. So I have no idea where to store the rest of this fabled bone and hide. And meat. This is where it goes. It's just completely full. I can't move it over here. We're gonna need another chest. Right on top. Why not? So that's a lumber, a brass ingot, and a leather. Yeah, you can have the bound straps for leather. The yew, though, I'm keeping. Needs a base lumber. And a brass ingot. Kinda low on brass. Now we can put the rest of this fabled stuff away. Got another charm. Is this backwards? It's backwards. It's still backwards. Odd, because when I was replacing the chests here, then it automatically righted itself. Just for peeking at it. I also have some glass and some thread. And I don't see anything else that needs putting away. I mean, this surely does. That's a lot of weight to be carrying around an offering. I think that's our inventory all set to go see Nelly. The eternal unbreakable stump is still both of those things. But, had to try. Okay, that being a 0 is no surprise. Not when I have no ranged weapons equipped. Whoa, calm down there. And back to Nellie's desert we go. We have arrived, and there are cricket noises. Which is mostly a good thing temperature-wise, but could be a bad thing bound-wise. Regardless, we're probably going up this mountain and then flying across to the next mountain. I don't know how there's a double infestation on this mountain that we still haven't addressed, but apparently there is. I guess we're not climbing that mountain after all. Just kind of going where my feet take me. What the hell is that? An elephant? Just so. I didn't know these guys could throw knives. Also, how are they level 60? This is only an herbarium realm. This should not be a level 60 zone. Or is it? And I just forgot. I don't suppose it matters. It is a level 60 zone. I just have a poor memory. I thought we were way back in, like, Astrolabe or something. Anyway, time to go up. I seem to have found an easy spot for it. The stamina buff from our stew is also putting in work here. I would not have 130 stamina without that stew. Wait a minute. That's subtle but interesting. So with these picks at the ready, we hold them near the bottom so we have leverage with our swings. But when you start sprinting, it's a little tough to notice at first, but after a few steps, the picks slide down in your grip, so they're held near the head to reduce their weight as we frantically swing our arms sprinting. That is an interesting little detail.
I've got people that need my attention and a portal stabilizer that needs fixing. Be brief, will you?
Well, I happen to have the last resource.
The Elder Eoten heart. Don't yank this gal's chain. If you manage to come by such a rarity, don't make me beg to see it. Oh, my stars. You've taken the soles right off my shoes. Just look at it. Like
That's a
staring
new
at the
expression.
beauty yourself. I must know the story of how you came to possess it.
Yeah, I just got a steak, jammed some quartz in it, and handed it over.
I wouldn't have taken them to be carnivorous, but nothing is ever as it seems in the realms. The druids will have a heyday with this knowledge. If I've done my work here, this heart should slot right into the stabilizer where the radium firebox used to be. In fact, it's the final piece of our portaling puzzle. I can hardly believe it, but you've done mighty fine collecting all the resources. Mighty fine indeed. Oh, before I forget, while out scavenging, one of the survivors found an old Red Cross cache. We thought you'd be able to make better use of it than us.
That's fair.
No sense lingering any longer. There's a new optimism in the air, just waiting to be seized. Indeed. You must be proud of yourself. You're a real doer in a desperate situation.
Yeah, I did what needed done.
Spoken like a bygone realm walker. Keep that tongue service up, and you'll be the apple of Mr. Quatermain's eye. Not everyone could persevere in these fey wilds as you have. Retrieving these fantastical resources proves your willingness to forge a better tomorrow. In a time when so many can do little but mourn what's been lost, you pulled up your socks, stayed resilient. You showed that humans might be separated from Earth, but not from our humanity.
And then I did have help.
Let's not dally any longer, and have faith that this pile of rust will bring us to the Watch. It'll take a moment to fit everything in place. Yes, some ignorant fools see these wilds as a fresh start, believe the loss of Earth is no loss at all. To them, I say the realms are for exploring, not living, despite what some of my colleagues believe. I can't. But hope is not static. Rather, it is always aimed towards something. It is the North Star that guides our heart when all else fails. And mine tells me that Quatermain never misses his mark. And if you haven't noticed, the realms, our echoes, for all their sound and fury, have a way of bringing humans together.
There we go. This option wasn't present before.
I'll have you know I've patented several of my own inventions. And while my knowledge of these engines may not match dear Victor's, it's enough to get by in a pinch. Just a few moments more. The oil is heating. My God, does that stink. Like a fisherman's corpse. And the attunement conductor appears to be facilitating the flow. I can hardly believe this is happening, but the stabilizer should spark up momentarily. Time, dedication, and a teaspoon of patience. The ingredients for all life's cakes. It's only right that you take the first step. If the danger has truly passed, the gate should recognize you're fit to enter. Just head straight down and you'll see the portal.
Oh boy. More portals. More load screens. And an achievement.
On the other side, ensure you consult with Mr. Quatermain straight away. He'll want a word with an unsanctioned realm walker who helped reopen a stable connection. Yes. No need to milk this parting for all it's worth. I already offered my overly sentimental thoughts. Your interrealmic chariot awaits, and that's one horse I wouldn't keep waiting.
I'm sure she just wants to ensure that it doesn't make me explode. Or that the depths aren't full of bound.
Hie thee, Realm Walker, into the depths.
Okay. And that's where I'm going. You don't need to milk it. Hello.
My eyes are on stalks. I admit, credence towards this ramshackled stabilizer wavered like wisps in sunlight. I won't dare set foot within the watch, but fret not. This isn't the last you'll see of Robin. I'll call when the time is nigh to fulfill your end of the bargain, as per our agreement.
I don't remember an agreement, but I suppose I do owe you.
Do you recall pledging your troth? You made a commitment by accepting my aid. A contract was made, sealed by ancient words.
No, I don't. But I'm willing to take your word for it, because you have helped me get this far. And because it's not wise to piss off the Fae.
Each kindness given must beget an equal one in turn. I have given many. And what value can be placed upon one's own mortal coil? Doubtless a question we will answer in time.
Yeah, these are not the ways to argue with the Fae.
How's this? Your lips yearn to part through my glamour. Indeed, how thou hast grown. Oh, don't give me that face. Have I not ushered you well, friend? And I'll continue doing so when Byra thaws from her throne. If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended. I need
Don't
you
give me
in
that Midsummer's
Nightingale
Night's nonsense.
as much as you long to be home. In return for my counseling, you will help me. Such were the terms of our contract. Know this. The path you walk leads to a place we both desire.
Can you just not say mutually beneficial? Or is that... You clearly have the syllable count.
Would that I could tell you this was a reverie, but you more than dream in our wilds. These are no mere visions that can disappear with a blink. As I am an honest puck, if we have an earned luck, now to scape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else the puck a liar call, so good night till winter's fall. Ready your hands if we be friends. In time, we shall both restore amends.
I don't think he's disappeared with a bow before. I figured that would have been the perfect time to prance away. Well, away we go. Well, this is new. A level 0 realm. No factions present. NPCs and exchanges. Okay. That's a lot of names. That's a lot of names. Why am I suddenly in third person? And there's a peanut cart. No, really, why am I suddenly in third person? I did not sign up for this. And where's Leona? Come to think of it. Oh well. I suppose this is supposed to be a multiplayer hub of sorts. Hello. Yes, quite. Surprise! Yes. Just who I'm looking for. They're properly... Yes. A good wash would be very helpful about now. Who's mocking? I've been stuck in the Fey realm for weeks. I mean, they're not really mine. That's, That's not quite what I meant. Yes. Yes, this whole conversation is you're a bit of a dummy. All right, you're done with Mr. Ainsworth. Can I hold something less threatening, maybe? Whoa, what? Oh, multiplayer hub indeed. You are selling... Well, I don't have essence of that tier. A spherical chamber inspired by the wheel lock. That looks fun. Webley revolver. Nothing quite beats a sturdy revolver. Yes, yes it is. It's been like that for days, and I don't know why. I made it, I wore it, it was perfectly fine, and then the very next day he just decided it was an earring. Don't ask me, I have no answers. Consumables. More stuff for essence tiers that I have not discovered. Ritual meat. Can be eaten, but beware the cost. I have. Multiple times. Good old Draymond's cap is an earring. There's really not much I can do about it. Speak with Clifford, the man in purple. Wow. That's a price. Very high tier. Or very, very costly, anyway. Oh, and they're selling excellent stations, which are also requiring the tier I don't have access yet. Hello. I don't know how to do that. That's not the right button. Key bindings. Quick bar, build mode, chat command, social menu. That's probably it. That's where I just was. So that's not the right key. Yeah, it's not R. R is my spell. E, maybe? Oh, emote wheel. Z. Took me a long... Tip. Yeah. Tip my earring. It's the best I can manage. Oh. Was that you? Did you have to come and see the hat for yourself? I just recognized Argus and Argus being your name. Anton. Woo. collection of Tier 4 mystic tools, including stuff and stuff and stuff, and I can't afford it. Again, with the excellence, I'm just glad to talk to these and unlock them for later. Barnabas! Yeah, did my hat look fine to you, or is it just on my end? Server side ear hat. I mean, that is how trade works. And you have Dauntless. Well, I'm not going to pretend to know the difference between Dauntless and Mystic, apart from the obvious stylistic difference. And there we have Lantern. Dauntless Umbrella Glider. That's what you had. I recognize the little claw on top. And more excellent workbench. Wouldn't that be nice? And I think this is where I came in. Yeah, that's the guy. So, having made a complete circuit, let's find Quarterman. That would be it. Ooh. This looks nice. It looks like a Realmic transmuter. I don't think it is, or that it functions, but it's a really nice piece of kit. Anyway, I've been distracted by pretty things. His door is always open. I guess this is a door. Fair enough. Yes, that's why I asked for a lavatory, because I stink of the realms. You're the old bastard, then. Well, okay, then. Aurelio. Oh, yes. Yes, he was from way back. That was Forest Antiquarian. Practically the first man I met. I don't remember his opinion. But we'll speak of him no, we won't speak of him charitably. I remember him being a jerk. This seems more likely. I like this answer. Indeed. Yeah, let's not. They don't like the Fae very much. Nelly indeed. Monster parts were jammed into an empty cannon. Funny, but not exactly informative enough. Yeah, Nelly built the thing. Oh no, now I can quick travel to the watch. More load screens! This would have been useful weeks ago. I mean, fair. But I couldn't get here at the time. Considering you just granted it with a word, I don't think that's true. You know, I guess I prefer efficient and reliable over magic, as much as I like magic. So it's a little of column A, a little of column B. Oh, that's the difference, isn't it? Efficient and reliable would be Dauntless. Better suited for magic would be, obviously, Mystic. Ornate core tools. Hmm. I mean, I've already given myself the tour. This is true. It is a link to the Feywilds. That could be dangerous. There are apex vaults in the basement? Okay, so vaults are what I've been referring to as dungeon portals. I've certainly been through my fair share. Oh. Immortal apex vaults. Yeah, is this your idea of hazing? A former card-carrying individualistic bastard. Stop. I'm in conversation. Don't give me an idle warning. I'm not idle. I'm talking to an old man who won't be quiet. Find Barnabas. We've spoken. I don't think I've spoken to Peter. Maybe I've seen him. And Shiv Pearson, who's probably in the basement. I'm not going to pretend to know Latin. A few people up here. None of whom have last names. This sentence, another fresh face arrives to seek adventure. That is a new hand touches the beacon. Ambassador of the Explorers. Mancoba. I have not heard a thing about you. Yeah, Suit. David and Ben. Amelia's got a Tesla coil. Nothing really appears immediately useful up here, and I seem to have misplaced the stairs back down. Barnabas. shortly. Useless. Oh, he's giving us free samples of I'm not entirely sure what. I'm going to speak to Peter. That's not the guy who just disappeared. Wait. Huh. I mean, it's more max health than I'm currently packing. And a fair bit more environmental resistance. But I think I'll stick with my own coat, thank you very much. Ah yes, I did see him, but we couldn't speak at the time. Yeah, yeah. Let's not. Yeah, I've done all these things. I learned to trade. That's no fancy. A giant and a household name. Huh? I I like all these responses. That was indeed an option. I could have called you that. So he's not actually interested in my stories, and has nothing of value to share. Fabulous. Okay, what am I missing? Tenfold the bound. Oh yeah, that doesn't sound very fun. Nope, haven't heard a thing about Jana. Ah, assuming direct control, is it? Major vaults can be accessed from within the watch. They be dangerous, but lucrative. And you may encounter other realm walkers. Join forces. No. I say to thee, no. I'm going home, because I believe I have better tools to craft now. Right, somewhere around here I got ornate. Ah, but I need the excellent workbench to do that. Which I don't believe I have. Oh, I do. Well then. Time to go home and get building. Nobody told me anything about an Agatha Harris. Huh. What is all that nonsense? I don't suppose I'll be able to talk to you before I get teleported. So, that's something we can save for later. There we go. I was wondering when that would kick in. So I have a new workbench to build, new tools to construct. My current tools can go to Leona. And this is going to be a lot of crafting. I can't wait. Best part, making custom tools. An argument could also be made for accessing a higher tier realm and playing Trickster there to see if we can get some new and interesting resources. But I am far more eager to make some new tools. Nope. Camera control partial, complete, movement control partial, complete, semi-complete. Whoa. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's get cracking. Let me scroll up already. Let me scroll up. Stop. Up. Up. Why? Why does it keep jumping around? Okay. And it just said I completed a challenge, but it doesn't say what the challenge was, because my building was in the way. Anyway, we now have excellent workbench. And while I'm building assorted miscellany, I want the better bed. just smack that down here as a placeholder. I don't think I have anything else new to build, and if I did, I wouldn't know. Oh, this. Ritual Curio configuration, potions, the striking peacoat, and staunch boots. It's just a tier 3 magical curio. I need to get my curios sorted out. Like, what's the correct tier for everything? What don't I need anymore? Because I just built I have tier 2 mining from the blasting machine. Is there something I already have built that's tier 1 mining that I don't need? There's a tier 3 military that I don't believe I've built. There's just a whole lot going on here. And this is tier 1 military. If I build the cannon, then surely I don't need the ammo box. But does tier even matter? Because they unlock the exact same recipes. So who cares about their tier? I just don't know. Crude grindstone is tier 2 for both blacksmith and grindstone. Anvil is only tier 2 blacksmith. Is there a tier 1 grindstone? I don't know. Vial display, tier 2 science. Which I don't think I made. But I must have. Because I have access to these. Oh well. We'll just get these things built and figure things out in a moment. 8 carved wood, 2 mechanical gears. Should be easy. Especially since you should be holding on to some carved wood for me. Not enough of it, though. Just give me everything. I don't care about the weight. Some new purple infusions. I don't have enough slots to stick all the potions and infusions in here. Well, I guess my ammo trunk has room. What's this? The Quake spell. I like the concept. Huh. Where did that come from? Who gave me fancy blue boots I don't need? Well, you know who can use these things I don't want? Have fun with those, Leona. Your cast-offs I can simply shred. There's still more yet to be put away and things to build. Molded glass. Not sure where that should go. I guess with the ingots? There's also plenty of ingots here that I don't have equivalents for because they are etched. Huh. Maximum health from mechanical gears. In what world could I care about that? I'm putting all my glass in this basket, so maybe that should go there. Gilded lumber, hardwood. It's just gilded lumber, it has no stats. What a disappointment. Maybe I could use it to build something with. Anyway, 8 carved wood, 2 gears. Eight carved wood. I will gladly take some max health gears. I really don't care about tier. And the comet. 6 ingots, 4 cloth, 2 felt. That's kind of pricey, actually. So I have some kicking around. And I kind of do. 4 cloth. Do we use the Eliphas felt? We don't have enough prey felt. I could just make another prey felt. That'd be fine. And let's make sure that was tier 1 prey pelt. Make sure we match the material. And then 6 ingots, 10 is fine, or was it 8? We'll take 8. Worst case, we have to return some. Our old bed, roasted. New bed. Right back into place. Hang on, what did I see there? Artisan. Crafting stations cannot receive negative environmental traits. I mean, I do have an artisan card played, and this isn't a crafting station. Anyway. Ornate tools, which somehow we have access to, even though there's definitely not the augments in play. That must be the artisan card at work again. Do we want these things built under artisan conditions? I'm not making clothing. And tool durability, I don't really care. I know I want some Harvester's Workshop. Yeah, stamina down, weight down, damage down is fine. It still bothers me that it says greater yield from the tools, but there's no mention of that. Bulwark's Workshop is just off the table. I don't block nearly often enough for that to matter. I know there's another workshop card lurking around here somewhere. But I guess not crafted. Combatant's Workshop is the one I'm thinking of, which I don't seem to have any of readily available. So, first of all, Harvester's Workshop. Where'd it go? I know I had one. There it is. I still somehow have access to all this ornate stuff, even though I don't have the augments available. How does that work? Crafting, tools, ornate, benches with the following augmentations. I own the augmentations, but they aren't within range. Okay, so let's move the creature skull, the blasting machine, the wheelbarrow, and one of the toolboxes in here. T-set needs to move. We're just gathering our various inspirations. And toolbox, toolbox. Where did I leave the toolbox? Right here. It's also going to want a light source, and honestly, this room could use a light source. If I could get a light source that also emits heat without resorting to a cooking station, that would be fine too. But apparently not. The smelter emits well lit and warm. And also looks like it requires pretty much all the same augments, maybe. No, not quite. And that's too far away. That will do. Okay. So we've thrown Harvester's Workshop, which means pickaxe first. That needs a head, a pole, and a counterbalance. Can it be artisanal? What would that even change? Why is this saying I don't... Okay, I do have filigree, I don't have an axe head. Well, let's worry about martial axe head versus artisanal axe head. Then we have a hardened pick head. But first I need a pick head, and I'm not seeing it. Just axe head. There's pick head. I have metal tip. So it all begins with metal tip. For this we need durability primarily. Maybe melee damage, though I doubt it. Magic power, definitely on the list. So possibly brass for magic power. Tier 1 Automaton Bishop. Interesting thought. Cobalt. I think my current pick is Cobalt. Etched Silver. Magic power 20. Regular Silver. Also magic power 20. Yeah, isn't my current pick Cobalt? No, it's Silver. What was Cobalt? Something was Cobalt. The climbing picks are Cobalt. Why? Well, I don't suppose it matters. Where's Ingot? I have ore. Excuse me. I have ore in a box. Why are you telling me I have no ore? Are you too far from the box? Do I really need to move this box? Magnesium apparently makes ingots for range damage. Interesting. Don't think I have any of those on hand. Then, of course, there was the bronze, which has its own advantages. Anyway, metal tip. Maybe brass. Maybe silver. And why was I thinking about cobalt? I don't know. I guess silver's gonna have to be the play. Though I'd really like more of it. Silver tip. And once we get that tip, we'll add more silver, maybe? Maybe this will be the time to add copper or cobalt. Can I prioritize this? While we're faffing about with that. Also, axe head, which demands a blade. 25% damage up from the Lacunus blade. Definitely has potential. There we are, pick head. Silver tip for 20 power. And then if I go cobalt, it goes up to 35. If I go silver, it goes up to 40. We can also maybe find some melee damage. Though maybe not with the pellucidic. I think we want the cobalt. We also have the potential to make a gilded blade. Does that count as a blade? I hate that this isn't clear. Like, is a hardened pickhead still a pickhead? Is a gilded blade still a blade? For martial pursuits, an advanced Lacunus blade is just incredible. And then on top of it, we'll add more silver. And that will be for our axe head, I think. Weird there was no option for a for a gilded pickhead. Okay, and then if I harden the pickhead, can I then also artisanal it? I don't know. All I have for filigree is Automaton Bishop, which which adds even more magic power. So if I could do that to my pickhead, I'd be very happy indeed. Let's bottom out the priority of that magnesium. Don't need it. We also make more filigree from wire, including melee damage from this fabled knight. Okay, that's 4 wire for 1 filigree, and 1 filigree to artisanal and axe head. I think that's what we're doing with the axe head. Or I could be wasting my time. I could filigree the pickhead, I could harden the pickhead. I don't know if I can do both. I think brassing the pickhead is the strongest option if I can't do both. And this will be our experiment to see if we can do something similar with the axe head. I haven't made the axe head yet. I did make the gilded blade, and I can't use the gilded blade to make the axe head, so the gilded blade is wasted for now. That's irritating. Our axe head is intended to be a weapon. So Advanced Lacunas certainly is the front runner here. With a 50% melee damage bonus. And I'm not seeing anything better. Not even steel. So that's going to be our axe head. And now I have no pick heads because I hardened my pick head. What I should really be checking is if the hardened pick head can go over here. No. No, by improving the pick head, I effectively broke it, and it's useless now. Isn't that a mistake I've already made? Like, isn't there already a pick head floating around in here somewhere that I've functionally destroyed by doing the same thing? I don't know. I swear I've already made the hardened pighead somewhere. I don't want that there. What was I missing? Leather. I'll go ahead and use this one. And to this we will add our wasted resources. Also hang on to some predator pelt hides. Don't know why. Seems like something that should have quick stacked right in here. I guess it didn't want to. So back to our failures. We again need a silver tip with a pickhead of cobalt. And we're out of silver. At least regular silver. I'll go ahead and use the etched silver since I got that for free anyway. There's also the temptation of the artisanal axe head, and I don't think I can use it the way I want to either. But I'm gonna build it anyway. If it doesn't work, then I have it on hand for when I can. Now, without that pick head with the silver tip, the artisanal axe head is not valid. But it also accepts a filigree slot all on its own. This is very frustrating. You're running around with materials that I should be able to use, but can't. I'm just going to take the gears and the filigree and the wire and move them to the upper chest. Along with the blade, the shafts, I guess the plate. The hinges can stay. That'll divide up these boxes a little better. Just a little better. So we have the pick head, we need a pole, and a counterbalance. Counterbalance is just an ingot. I can look for more magic power. I could look for more cobalt. Hmm. 15 from a bishop ingot. I like it. Counterbalance on the way. And then we need a pole. Advanced U has potential. Also, now the resource chest is so far away that I can't make lumber from here. Objects supporting other objects. But it's not. Unless the formula board is technically on it. But it really shouldn't be. Why can't I move the formula board? The formula board was technically on it. So as I was saying, lumber. Stamina regen is always a nice thought for my pickaxe, but it's less critical with Oberon's bounty on it. Boy, that's a lot of good looking stuff from Elder Eoten. I'm kind of wondering why I don't have any tier 3 forest for that melee damage. The tier 3 desert also offers even more magic power. Is that something common to desert? Yeah, desert wood just kind of does that. Anyway, a pole is 2 lumber, lumber is 2 wood. Do I have 4 tier 3 desert? I do. So, 2 tier 3 desert lumber. With which to make a tier 3 desert pole. That gets us our counterbalance. There we go. Cobalt pickhead, tier 3 desert wood, and the counterbalance. Magic power 95. Some stamina regen. I don't know if that's a good melee damage value base or not. Don't really care. Let's hit it. I think we make the sickle this way too. And then we'll change over the realm card when it comes time to make the wood axe. Yeah, sickle and hunting knife. Still coming. Wait, did that already finish? did. Well, yikes. Let's upgrade it immediately and make sure we can get Oberon's bounty on it. Missing the weak human seal. Easy enough. Or it would be if I didn't move the raw materials box. I guess my crafting is just over here now. Upgrade the cobalt pick again. We have no bones. Bones are also downstairs. This is such a needless hassle. Anyway, sandstone and bones. Quality doesn't matter. Have a wee nap. Where were we? Sickle. Sickle needs a blade. A blade without melee damage. Blade, hilt, ornament. Blade. Made from metal plates. We have pawn stuff. Need better plates. Definitely should be thinking about durability. Maybe magic power, but probably not. Mostly durability. Iron looks good. Steel actually looks better. So we're going to need more steel. Steel's got a roll. Our human seal is ready. Oberon's bounty. Metal plate. 2 steel plates. Prioritize. What else is on this pick that I need to know about? Just Oberon's bounty. Apparently I never put any infusions into it. Well, guess what, Leona? The time has come. This old green pick can go. Also, I've been hanging on to all these fabled bones and fabled hides because they say on them that the NTTC is known to reward generously for such pelts. We finally reached the watch. No sign of the NTTC or their hunger for fabled materials. Steel plates go into the blade. We need an ornament for our sickle. Maybe I could throw some magic power on it after all. Not a whole lot, though. It's not exactly a major tool in that way. Cobalt? I mean, I just kind of like cobalt conceptually. Cobalt ornament it is. And what was the last piece? A hilt. Refined from lumber or ingots, so I have my choice. A hilt is made from carved wood. Carved wood is made from lumber. So we need 2 carved wood, therefore 4 lumber, therefore 8 of whatever wood we want. I'm thinking the tier 2 desert. That's odd. Oh, we're out of fuel. You just grab a whole bunch of base wood. What do you need? Where's the ingot chest again? I've got ingots. Those aren't ingots. These aren't ingots. I know the ingot chest is up here somewhere. It's still over here. And still working for some reason. Also, lag is being set in kind of severely. I should not be rubber banding like this in my own home. Anyway, we got the lumber, which we will now carve. I'm even beginning to see a serious delay in accessing stations. And Twitch is showing me errors. So I'm not sure if we're even still casting. But we're ready to make the steel sickle. This has to be double upgraded. And I don't think I want recovery on it. I think I want regrowth on it. Just for thematic reasons. So to make regrowth, now Janna's Roar makes sense. Now that I know what Janna is. This is recovery, this is healing. Where is the spell I'm thinking of? Maybe I don't have access to it yet. Crafting, enchantments. Yeah, it's not here. I must have found a scroll of it. That's Quake. How am I upstairs again? Track Legend, Assassin's Sight, Hermetic Flame, and I'm upstairs again.